Hello Space Engineers, Wellington6012 here, and welcome back to Finding the Factorum. How is everybody doing? Hope you are good. So, yeah, some stuff happened. A little bit of a sit rep. I did some stuff off camera, and I found an encounter which was a blue ship, and then I parked up next to said blue ship, and took a bit of a break from the game, and then came back in to start recording, and the blue ship wasn't there. Yeah, it despawned while I reloaded the game. Or reloaded the save, I should say. And yeah, so I've been just cruising, and there was a vulture. And I thought I'd go after it, and it got the better of me, which is a little bit annoying. Right, let's get into it and do some stuff. What are you? Oh, that's the vulture, it's back. I thought it went sort of spinny, drifty off into the distance. Okay, well, that, I mean, I know, I assume that's the same one. Right, let's dump all that in there, and we'll have another go. I think if I try and, because it was doing the old bucking bronco thing, let's just try and sync to it. I was not expecting to see this. Okay, so now, this time, I am going to... It's not doing the bucking bronco thing. Oh, that's good. Okay, we can try and turn off the AI. Wherever it happens to be. This is the problem, I don't know where the actual blocks are. They must be behind here, possibly. No. Where is the blocks? Oh, there it is. I see it. So once we get rid of you... Oh, this is good. Okay, so now I should actually be able to take control. I'm going to get rid of that antenna because I think that's spawning stuff.
Inventory full.
Okay, that's got you. We'll keep that antenna. That'll come in useful. Alright. Oh, wow, I wasn't expecting this. Okay. Because last I saw this was heading off in the other direction. So that's... Why is the autopilot still enabled? Oh, there's still more. Where is it? Is that it there? Oh,
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Okay. Now maybe. Can we take control? Where's the seat? Okay. Yes, we can. What? Scout drone? No. Okay, let's just go this way. I think it's getting further away anyway. Okay. Whoa. Right. Oh, let's bring this back. Oh, this is cool. Okay. This is all kind of worth it now. Because, yeah, this was not the plan. Yeah. Okay, so what's this got on it? Oh, it's obviously got shoulders and things. Yes, just while we're cruising, we could have a look in here. Through the broadcast controller. Okay, well, it's got some ions and truss. Is there anything in the inventory? I did leave some stuff in a container, which is here. Okay, there's a few things in there, nothing substantial though. Okay, well, I did grind some other bits and pieces out when I sort of tried to capture it. Yeah, okay, let's get this back, and I'm going to have to try and sort out the ship and fix that. Okay, so... so that damage is kind of a little bit worse than what I thought initially. But that's okay, we'll sort that out. I certainly don't think we're airtight anymore. Oh, there's a big hole up in there too. I didn't see that before. I was just flying this too. Oh, okay. Projector on. I'm glad we've still got that at least. Let's mark unfinished blocks and see what happens. So I'm just siphoning off the power off that other thing. Yeah, there's a few. Okay. Let's just go over the welder. very carefully, and we'll see what we can do there. I mean, I'm just about being chopped in half. Okay, that's a little bit unfortunate. Never mind. We'll take care of business. So yeah, as I was sort of saying, I can't remember now what I said at the start, but yeah, I was planning to. I had got in range of I was parked right next to it, a blue ship. You know, one of those sort of just unfinished grids. Do I not have any thrust that way? Oh, I do have thrust that way. Yeah, and when I came back into the game, it had despawned. So there I was, just out in the middle of nowhere by myself. And yeah, I did some other things, and then the Vulture spawned. So quite nearby and on a intercept course. So I jumped out, went into creative mode, not creative mode, friends mode. Got my old mate Future Wellington to join me, and yeah, we'll see how that goes with all the. I mean, I'm assuming I did a montage thing out of it. It kind of looked alright, but yeah, he'll know better than I will at this point. Okay, so that's that. Yeah, then we've got a whole lot inside by the looks, which just aren't quite reaching. But if we just scoot along the bottom here, do what we can. Yeah. Alright, I think this is going to take a little bit to kind of get sorted. So I think maybe this might be a kind of leave it with me type thing. Yeah, I wasn't expecting this today. What we're going to do is we are going to work on this sort of side out here, joining the... actually, no, what I'll do is I'll come back to this. I'll sort this out. Ugh, maybe I'll just turn that projector off for a minute so that we can... whoa, so that we can... yeah, do that. Sorry, I'm all over the place today. it's kind of caught me off guard. So I think the learning from the Vulture encounter is... if a Vulture comes, run. Because the problem was... okay, I'll show you what the problem is. Where is the Vulture? It's down over here. So, the turret on top... there was a turret on top here. Got taken out pretty much straight away. Go the guns. Worked well. And yeah, the RS-1 is a very adaptable ship. I thought, we'll just give it a nudge. We'll give it a go. The gun that was in... it was in here, I think. There was a fixed gun, which just, unless you were straight front onto it, you couldn't get a line on it with the guns. I mean, you can see how much damage it did around it, trying to get the gun that was in here. So, yeah, I think in the future, a Vulture comes, I run the opposite direction, because there were also drones as well, which... yeah, weren't actually too bad. I think maybe they got some hits on me. I'm not too sure. I'll need to check the footage. But I think the guns got sorted those. One of the things that I did while I was just cruising along was I did take the sensors off the airlock doors. So I've got a little bit of a list of stuff. Published drill ship. And the welder ship is got the projector built into it. Okay, so I tidied that up. This was a while ago for me. And published. So just as a reminder, there is a down in underneath in the description, there is a link to the collection of any of the ships that I've published to do with the series. Storage gravity area. Oh yes, so that's done. So the gravity in the storage area, which is down in there. So I finally got that all sorted. And 1,000 kilometers. Oh, 1,000. Whoops, hang on. 1,000 kilometers. So I am 1,000 kilometers. I ticked over 1,000 kilometers from where we left, which was that orbital station. So yeah, at the time I was running to the back of the ship to get charged and get some oxygen, because I was dying at the time. So yeah, that was a bit unfortunate, but yeah, I wasn't dying, I was just in a hurry to do stuff. Remove the airlock sensors. Yeah, I'm finding that the sensors are just slowing me down. I've got a better system where you just open the door. Yeah. And hanger depressurizing lining. Oh yeah, that's just for the... Yep, that's fine. Right, so yeah, so leave this all with me. I am going to repair the RS1 and possibly, I might even have enough components with that ship. 1,000, yeah, I might have enough components to finish it off. Although I have blown up this, so potentially not. Ugh, okay, let's sort this out. Right, camera is going again. I'm just laying out some stuff here. So I fixed the RS1, so that's all, I think, sorted. I've also redone the blueprint on this as well, so that's got that kind of organised. Yes, so now I am just putting these blocks in, which, oh, hang on, what about, is this how I want to do it? I think it is. Yeah, I'll get Future Wellington on board in a minute as well. And he can record what I'm up to. So yeah, I've just been just sort of staring at this for a while. But I think if we go like this, then... oh, hang on. About if we... Sorry, stand by. I'm just thinking that actually maybe it wants to be one of like these blocks. Like that. Is there kind of an equivalent for this? Oh, it's the same one. Then they would not work. Or I just... So I want glass. Yeah, I think I need to figure out something here. No, let's go with these, I think. Like so. In fact, I could even put the glass in this one. Let's just grab some girders. So yeah, I've ground down a whole lot of things that I had kind of surplus of. Which, yeah, we're all looking pretty good. Okay, we've got lots of girders, that's good. We need glass as well. And the RS1 is actually all finished as well. There was enough thruster components to do that, that very last thruster. So that's all sorted. Good news. I'll be able to take that off the list. Yeah. Ah, okay. Right. Let's just grab some windows. So we want the 2x1, which will go like that. So I think 3 of them. Same with you. And then three of them. But across here we'll put glass across the front. How are we going to do that? How am I going to attach that? And then do I go for... I could probably go for the... Because what size is this? This is 3x2. Which there is a 3x2 window. Yeah, that one there. Okay, okay. quite open. But then I'm just looking. We haven't used it up here. No, I think I'll stick with it. Stick with the these ones here. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, so that's that. We'll just need to... What about? Can we put some of these on? Would they... Is there an attach point for that? Construction. Let's grab some construction. Make sure there is a container here. Construction. Just grab top up while I'm here. Right. Is there an attach point? Yes, there is. Okay. Well, I think that's the case. We can do that, and I'll probably... put a block in like that. Because then you'll be able to sort of see down. Yeah, I think that'll work. And then you'll go around the corner like that. And because they are on the inside, we'll be able to put seats and things in, which will work out well. Okay, and then, because we've got that there, we should now have a attach point for the glass. Yes, we do. Okay, that's good. And you can come all the way here. Here we'll probably just put like these blocks. There are a few signals just sort of kind of starting to spawn. We'll just ignore them for now. Okay, and you can just keep going like that. And then here we will need to continue with these blocks like so. Yeah, that's gonna work, I think. Yeah, and you're gonna want to be, depending on what happens sort of at the front, you're gonna want to be like that. We'll get that to weld it, so we'll put it in there. Okay, yeah, I think that is going to work. I'll just manually weld up this stuff and do the same down back end. But we'll get the weldership and do sort of the bulk of it. Be the plan. Yeah, I think that'll work. Oh, there's a block there. And then I need to figure out how it's going to sort of attach to up here, but yeah, I'm just going to work on this and I'll do a bit of a montagey thing, I think. Please stand by. Hello and welcome back. Just let me get this sorted. Yes, it's marvellous. Okay, so it has been some time. Try and get my jetpack working again. Yeah, it's been a little while. Been doing stuff. Had Future Wellington watching, so we should get a montagey, time-lapsey thing out of that, which would be good. I shall show you what I've done. I'm just putting this in now. We do have some... Oh, look, speak of the devil. There is something over there. So we'll go and have a look at that momentarily. Just need to kind of move some blocks while we're still stationary. So we'll do that, and I'll show you around. So here is my sort of... I'm just calling it a wing at the moment. It's the... not a wing as in flying wing. A wing as in a bit off the side of a building. As in the west wing. Yeah, so I'm just setting this up for gravity, and we'll need to move those vents in for oxygens as well. But let's just do that. Whoa, that's good. Yeah, so could probably just dock this actually. I will need to grab these things. They have names, they're called vents. Okay, so we'll just grab you. See, I knew I'd need these. Okay, so I still don't have a ginormous plan of what I'm doing with this, but we'll have a look in a second. Okay, so let's just bring you over. And we'll just plonk you... We'll just leave you over here for now, because that's where we're going. Like so, and then what I need to do is probably just find out all of this, because I'll put them in here. So we'll need to put a conveyor block in, like so. Really? I have a connection just here. Oh, and this welder ship was just awesome. It really was. Okay, so let's do that. And let's put you on and you on. Okay, that's good. We'll just go and we'll put this away, I think. Might be wise. Yeah, there we go. Awesome. Now, what I think is we'll grab some timers to be able to control this. So there's the timers in there. So that'll be the same timers for gravity and stuff. Yeah, so that'll take a little bit of setting up, but that's absolutely fine. We'll just put them in this way, I think. That'll just create a little bit of interest. Like so. Okay, so that'll be the control for this, which will be fine. So we can put, so yeah, we'll need to continue with these sorts of blocks, like that, and like that, and that, and that. I'm assuming that's going to be okay. And then we'll just grab some grills as well. Should be good. Yeah, so I've been meaning to do this for a while actually, so it's good to kind of get it done. Still a bit more work to do, and this will access over into a into sort of habitation area for all sorts of things. So we're getting there. We're slowly getting there. So we'll do that, and I think that'll work well. Yeah. So those will be the control. We'll just cover this up so you get a bit of an idea of what it looks like. Like so. Yeah. Okay, so from down here on this sort of angle, yeah, that'll work well. So the other thing is we kind of need to get this conveyor hooked up, which I was thinking probably maybe this way actually. So we have got, because there's a conveyor goes up there and it comes across here. I wonder what's under here. I mean, we've got conveying right there. I think we just go up through this pillar and then we can link it up. It would be good having a bit of redundancy. Okay, I'll do that off camera. That's fine. But yeah, that will work. Why? I wonder why this is like an actual beam here. Maybe that was... I'm not sure. That's quite weird. Because we're out in the open. This is kind of a hidden area. Yeah. Okay, well, that's cool. We'll do that. And, yep, so let's have a look at the space, and then I'll jump into the drone and head over there, I think, while I'm doing some stuff. What did that say? Oh, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so quite a big open area. Obviously, we need to sort of cover up the end. What's that? Mining carriage. We need to cover up the end, because I can't see anything happening here anytime soon. Yeah, so we'll do that, kind of like we did on the end over there. But I'm liking it. It's, yeah, so I'm going to have a big sort of, I don't know what over here, but this is what it's going to be, the habitation and things. So for this space here, I'm going to just leave it empty for now. Just keen on maybe some feedback. My thoughts are, do we have like a little bit of a cafe type thing down the middle? Maybe some seats? I mean, does this become the main sort of area? Like the main communal area? But I'm thinking just a casual sort of, almost like a airport... yeah, almost like an airport type area, you know, like where you just come in and mingle and wait and do things. Yeah, and we could have like a little cafe thing in the middle. Maybe some posters as well, you know, like the old We Need You posters, that sort of carry on. But this will be an airlock kind of... Ooh, who left that hole there? This will be an airlock here. So that if we need to bring stuff in, we can. But we'll definitely have a smaller airlock down here that we can, or bulkhead I should say. Because I am thinking that this area here will somehow, and I'm contemplating a lift, but I don't think that's going to work. I mean, it might work. I have a think about a lift. Yeah, whether that sort of, whether that happened. Yeah, but either way, stairs kind of down all the way through here, all the way down. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. And so this would be a, yeah, sort of a transit area almost. Yeah. Anywho, that's that. Right, let's go and head, we'll put the drone, we'll head over there and see what that is, and we'll get this ship moving. Yeah, let's go into here. Okay, so a little bit of deja vu. It's the... Oh, camera's back on. Oh gosh, it's the blue ship, which is where we started the episode today. I don't know if this has got any grinder thingies in it, or whether it's got a... can't see. Or whether it's got nothing. Oh, it's got one of those. Okay, that's good. Right, that's awesome. Okay. Well, we will... Oh, this looks very familiar to me for other reasons. Yeah, okay. Well, we'll be able to potentially grab that and move it. Yeah, so we'll throw that into the grinder thing. These are just steel. Has this got a big thruster? No, it doesn't. It's just skeletal remains. I don't think there's anything of kind of value. What's that? Oh, large ion? No, it hasn't got stuff in it though. What about you? No. Nope. None of that's going to be of any use to me. I was hopeful that this would have had a reactor and things in it, but never mind. What about in you? Is there anything inside you? Like some missiles? Nope. 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 But we got this thing. Okay, so that's cool. I wonder if I can actually fly it. We can turn you off. Just need to disconnect it. How's it connected? Through a landing gear. Okay, does that work? Yeah. Score. Is that something over there? Oops. Maybe not. Okay. Need to put this into the grinder thing. Who put that big wing there? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's fine. Okay, let's open up the door. So I think that I'm going to call it here because, yeah, I've sort of achieved what I wanted to achieve today. Is that opening? Yes, that's opening. Yeah, I've sort of achieved what I want to achieve today. And, yeah, I'll still do some work on this sort of area through here. Yeah, with airlocks and bulkheads and things like that. So just put a bit of greebling up here, so that works. I've programmed the gravity gen, so if I go in here, it should turn on, which it does. This is now connected, this conveyor system, and also like those will turn on when the gravity turns on. So yeah. The other thing, I can't remember if I said it before, just thinking about this area, I also am kind of thinking maybe the update coming, this could be crops and food production. I don't know, because I don't know, I haven't even seen any sort of teasers for that, so I don't know what that looks like. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm possibly thinking. Let's just stick you into here. And park you up there, will be absolutely fine. And we'll shut this door, and then hopefully it should just turn on. I think that's the plan. Yep, it's working. Haha. Alright, so yeah, that's where I think I'm going to call it. I don't think I've missed anything. So it's been a very long session, this sort of several sessions for me actually, so but yeah, it's good to get this sort of done, and yeah, there'll be another big section over here which will be all the habitation and stuff like that. So that's the plan. Stand by. Alright, so that's a good space in here, and yet to be determined exactly how we'll use it, but I like it. So it's also just helping to really fill up and plug those gaps and, you know, figure out where stuff's going, because this build is definitely an evolution, just having to sort of figure out things as we go. So yeah, it's just adding pieces to the puzzle. Right, so yeah, that's where I'm going to call it today. So thank you everybody for joining me today. I hope you did enjoy today's episode and can join me again next time. And until next time, as always, stay safe out there everybody, and have a good one.